The list is going to be the top 5, who you believe will be the 5 best defenses in the NFL this coming year. Who's at number 5?
Well, the first one's going to surprise you, Greeny, because I'm taking the Green Bay Packers. What they did, they added 5 starters to a decent defense. They needed help in their deep patrol, the safeties. They added a first-round pick and a big-time free agent. Same thing. They needed pass rushers up front. They've got 2 young free agent guys. They spent $50 million in the offseason upgrading it. And then, by the way, draft 2 first-rounders on defense. I like their defense. I think they're going to make some huge strides.
Listen, it's a team that has asked Aaron Rodgers to carry them for years. So shoring up the D is huge. All right, who's your 4th best defense this year?
4th best defense, Greeny, when I look at it, it's going to be the Chargers. So when I see it, the Chargers right here, I know my son coaches there. Well, guess what? They're going to be healthy with Joey Bosa. He only played like 6 games last year. A healthy Joey Bosa with Melvin Ingram and Derwin James and company. It's a ball-hawking team to start with. I love their defense.
Yeah, very physical last year. People forget just how good a season they had. They were right there with Kansas City pretty much all year long. All right, that's 5 and 4. Who checks in at number 3?
The Washington Redskins.
Really?
What? How the heck can this happen? I love the Redskins. Look, up front, they got the Bama boys, the Bama brothers, and all that kind of stuff up front. You got 2 good edge guys, Ryan Kerrigan, but they are loaded. They have 2 monsters in the back end. The addition of Landon Collins to this defense, I think, is tremendous. I love their cornerbacks. I love the depth at corner. So I think that this team they could be a good defense. They could be a dominant defense.
And there's one reason, at least, why they will be extremely well coached. What is that?
Well coached. We all know why, because my brother happens to be there. That team is going to be well coached. Okay. So does Ray Horton. All these guys. I think it's going to be a great
All right,
defense.
That's number 3. Who's the number 2 defense in the NFL this coming year?
That's a good question, Greeny, because I forgot who I put up there. I'm just kidding. Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens, because I never knew how to go 1 or 1A, so I put Baltimore at 2. My boy Wink Martindale's the defensive coordinator there. They do a fantastic job. Everybody's concerned. Well, they lost this player or that player. Oh, yeah? They also added Earl Thomas. Are you kidding me? To that back end? They are tremendous. They get after it. They can put pressure, on you, send 5, send 6, send the guys off the bus. That's how they play defense. They've had a tradition there, and the tradition continues.
Yeah, and look, every single year, players come, players go. That defense remains extraordinarily good. Suggs no longer there. There's been those rumors about them possibly getting Jadeveon Clowney, but that would be a very expensive addition if they were to make it. All right, and at number 1?
At number 1, it's got to be the Bears. The Bears last year were the most dominant defense in the league. Khalil Mack and company right there. Hakeem Hicks, the big nose tackle. But they get takeaways. They get pressure on the quarterback. So they have it all right there. Oh, by the way, the only thing they're missing is Vic Fangio. Yeah. But Chuck Pagano was with Vic for a while, all that kind of stuff. We were all together, in Baltimore days and stuff like that. And what Chuck's going to do is say, oh, here's Vic's game plan. Blow the dust off it. Let's run it again. And that's all you need to do. But this defense from the front to the back's the most talented defense.
I mentioned at the beginning, they gave up the fewest points and they forced the most turnovers. That is an extraordinary combination. And it does feel, even though you're a defensive guy at heart, the league is so slanted towards offense now that what you're looking for on defense are plays. Teams that'll make big plays, take the ball away, give your offense a short field a couple of times a game. Even if you give up some points, if you can make big plays, and the Bears defense does that.
Well, they they do that, Greeny. Look, the Ravens last year gave up less than 300 yards a game. So you can still, you don't have to give up a ton of yardage and all that. But all these teams have something in common. Every one of them is aggressive. And I think they don't just, sit back and play one coverage, one front all the time. They're aggressive. They're trying to dictate to the offenses, and that's what I love about these defenses.
Another thing they have in common is that 4 of the 5 of them have coaching that came from the Rex Ryan tree, right?
Well, that kind of helps, too.
That was not a coincidence. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.